Hi, Pastor Nathan Deck with your hashtag Better Together devotion for today. Make sure to click like, share, subscribe, all those fun buttons below so that you can share the good news about God's grace. So today I want to talk about Psalm 136. It's one of my favorite psalms as far as a worship psalm. We call the Psalms the book of worship for the Hebrew people, and it is. And this is a litany or a call and response kind of psalm that they probably used as a psalm of thanksgiving. They were retelling the great things that God had done for them. God had saved Noah and his family through the flood. God had called up Moses to save the people of Israel through the Exodus. God had been there constantly, and the people within the worship service, as the worship leader is saying something, the people respond over and over and over again, the same repeated phrase: God's steadfast love endures forever. God's steadfast love endures forever. He saved us through the flood. God's steadfast love endures forever. He called Moses up to be our prophet. God's steadfast love endures forever. We could continue in a Christian. God sent his own son, Jesus Christ. God's steadfast love endures forever. No matter what we are going through, no matter death, no matter threat, no matter fear, no matter an election year, God's steadfast love endures forever. The Hebrew word here is the word Hesed. And I love this connotation. Steadfast love is how the NRSV translates it. I've heard other folks translate it as a chasing love, a love that will not ever let go, a love that strives to reach out and connect with us in a new way, day after day, in a relational aspect. God's steadfast love endures forever. This theological concept is the concept of God's omnipresence with us in love. I think sometimes we get taught God's omnipresence as God's everywhere. Jesus is watching. He's going to see it if you do something wrong now. But it's more than that. It's when I have bad news. God's steadfast love endures forever. When I lose my job, God's steadfast love endures forever. When the doctor says cancer, God's steadfast love endures forever. When someone I love dearly decides to end the relationship, God's steadfast love endures forever. When I myself am approaching death's door, God's steadfast love endures forever. Hesed, the Hebrew word for a chasing, steadfast love that will never give up on us. Love never gives up. Love always will seek us and strive to be with us as we make the world better together.